Joining from Lagos. I'm good, sir. Fantastic. I'm excited. I'm excited. Good to have you all around today. Yes, I'm good, sir. Fantastic. I'm excited. How is South Africa today? Good, good, good. Blessing Silva, how are you doing? How are you doing, Blessing Silva? Okoche, Godswin, how are you doing? Hey, Mr. Taufik, how is it going? Good to have you on this evening. We are live on YouTube, so you can get the link, share with friends. Like I do tell you all that if you are the only one reach amidst your friend, there will be an issue because they will drag you down. And that's how life is. Even the Holy Book says that the poor will not cease in the land. So it means that people will keep being poor, not because they want to be poor, but because they lack knowledge, basically. So the first level of becoming rich or wealthy is having access to knowledge. You see. So basically, it's a major assignment on our hands to make sure everyone can have access to this pattern and work it. We don't just want people to know it because we've seen a lot of people have access to information, but they don't put it to work. So let's do a last minute broadcast. This is a YouTube link. Share it with your friends. You can actually give them the Zoom link. We have a Zoom that can take up to 100 people or more. Yeah, so you can broadcast to your friend Techno Pop. Good to have you on. Itel, good to have you on. Adigun Samuel, Adigun Akim, good to have you guys on this evening. Adeniyi, good evening. Where are you joining from? So I've dropped the YouTube link you could share with your friends and family because they have to have this same blueprint. They have to have this same blueprint so that they can implement themselves. Just less than 1 minute more, less we're going to kick off, get busy. You can also get your note because we're going to be sharing some numbers with you today. Again, as usual, we're going to be sharing some numbers with you today as usual. Don't just take it for granted, guys. Don't just take it for granted. So much to teach, so much to share, so much to implement. Yeah. So I've done that on my social media too, so that we can all be on the same page. Good. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're joining from. My name is Mayowa Owolabi, and I'm the founder of WealthGate Africa. And I'm really excited about what we're about to present to you this evening. It's going to be an amazing session. And why are we doing this? We're doing this because we understand that everyone wants to become wealthy. We understand that everyone wants to become successful. We understand that it is a desire that everyone, is to become rich and wealthy. However, one of my discovery about 6-8 years ago was the fact that we do not have the blueprint to achieve our desired result. We just want it. We just want it. And the most amazing thing is that you are always an information away to that your desired result. So it means that all you need to do is to go for knowledge. And that's what we're doing in WealthGate. We're presenting to you a blueprint that can allow you to be able to multiply your money legitimately over a period of time. In 2020, I was with a mentor of mine and I was giving him a report of what has happened to one of my international business. And I was really excited, sharing some numbers with him. That particular month, I did some good tens of thousands of dollars and was telling me, well done, well done, well done. At that particular time, while I was doing showing him the dashboard, I mistakenly or somehow, some way clicked on total. And the total gave me the summation of how much I have made on this particular system in about 3.5 years. And I discovered that I had made close to about 400,000 US dollars. And it was like, wow, you've made this so much money. And I said, yes, sir. But it was the first time I was checking my total earnings. It was the first time I was checking my total earning on this particular system. And that got me thinking, when we finished the meeting, on my way home, driving, I'll begin to ask the right question. Like I tell a lot of my protege, the quality of your question will determine the quality of your action and will also determine the quality of the life you're going to live. If you're just asking general question, you definitely get general answer. And you see, the word is so general that you would not get your desired result with general answers. So while I was on my way home, I was like, Maiwa, so where is the $200,000 in investment? Where is your $250,000 in investment? Where is your $150,000 in investment? Where is your $300,000 in investment? Now, I'm not new to investment, and I've been investing. I did my first investment about 15 years ago, investing deliberately. But, when you see what comes into your hand, you need to question it. And I discovered that there is a battle, blessed between what you make and what you are worth. Oh, smart, you understand what I'm saying? That every single month, good money passes through your hands. But this is where the challenge is. We make so much money, and it is only related with what we earn. It is classified as earned income. And what earned income does is that if you do not work, you cannot make money. If you do not do, that means that if you don't wake up tomorrow, if there is no more life, you cannot make money. If you don't go to resume, you can't make money. And you don't want to play in that space because you're going to be restricted. I haven't questioned myself, Maiwa, you're making money. And there's a challenge with multiplying. I sat down and I told myself, Maiwa, I am going to intentionally build my worth. You see, your worth will take care of everything you have a desire for. So let me give you an example today. Some of you, your daughter is 10, your daughter is 15, your daughter is 8, or your child is 8. All you need to do right now is to sit and ask yourself, how much do I want my daughter to be worth in the next 10 years, to be worth in the next 20 years? On his wedding day, how much do I want him to be worth? This is what planning is all about. And this is what WealthGate is all about. Now, if I know what I want him or her to be worth, or how much I want to be worth in the next 5 years, then the next question will now be, will I keep, can my earned income, can it give me what I want? And in most cases, it can, if you understand the vehicles that can do the multiplication for you. So today, what I'm about to share with you is a system that does the multiplication for you. You see, in one of my mentors, it will say, Maiwa, the only way I have discovered that money grows is through investment. So what it means is that if any money comes into your hand and you're not investing, you are only going to be spending it. And every money that comes into your hand, there's a part of it that takes care of your past, there's a part of it that takes care of your present, and there's a part that takes care of your future. However, there is a battle every point in time. So what does that mean? If I send money into your account right now, Janet, what will come to you is that there will be a battle immediately of how much should I pay the debt I'm owing? How much should I pay to somebody I have promised that I did not send money to? How much would I pay for the words that I've said in the past that I need to, the bills, that have come up in the past that I'm yet to clear? The same way, something is also telling you, you need to hang out, you need to take care of yourself, you need to get some medication, you need to do all of this. Now, something is also telling you, do you know that this money, you can use it to buy a plot of land? You can also use it to invest in stocks. You can also, come on guys, if you have been there before, type in 777 in the comment box. Let me be sure you guys are moving with me at the pace I'm going. Type in 777. If this has come to you, some good money comes into your account, 5 million naira, $100, sorry, $1,000, $100,000. When it hits your account, what hits you is like, what do I need to clear right now? So here is the foundation before I get busy with the slide. Now, when any money comes into your hand, if it does not meet a structure, you are definitely going to mismanage it. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I have a structure, right? Right now, I have an Excel document that I give to my proteges. I share that with them, a lot of them that I be closer to me in one of the programs we run. And in that particular Excel, it gives me a proper structure of my finance. So if I make X amount of money, all I need to do is to put that amount of money in that Excel sheet. It splits my earnings. It tells me the one I can spend at that time. It tells me the one I can invest at that time. It tells me the one I can spend at that particular time, and even the one I can, share amongst family. Now, immediately I started doing that, this got me restricted with a lot of people who are requesting for money that naturally feel that my Owolabi is large. I can call him to get money anytime. And you see, two poor people cannot help themselves. Oh, come on. Two poor people cannot help themselves. One needs to succeed to help other people succeed. So you cannot get to that end of that line of celebration, of eating that real success, if there is no structure. So the first thing I'm giving away to you today, before I get busy with the slide, is, do you have a structure? Do you have an income structure? This income structure will allow you to be able to know that any amount, any amount, if 700,000 comes into your hand, if $1,000 comes into your hand, if $20,000 comes into your hand, if $5,000 comes into your hand, if $50 comes into your hand, you naturally want to take it through this structure. Now, once you get that structure right, then the next thing is, where are your multipliers? Now, the multipliers are now the one that will do the lifting for you. Now, let me also let you know that when it comes to wealth creation, wealth building, you must understand that there are three to four stakeholders. What you are investing in, the time it will take for you to get to where you're going, your discipline not to terminate that project, which is yourself, then what you want to use the money for. A lot of times people don't understand the concept of this stakeholding structure. So in the next 10 years, I want to make sure I have minimum 1 or 2 aircraft. Now somebody saying aircraft, Mr. Maiwa. Yes, aircraft, yes. Private jet. So why do I want to have a private jet? I want to have it to be able to travel to wherever I want to travel to. But that is not it all. I want to run the business of PJ. There's a lot of money there, by the way. There's a lot of money there. However, whenever I want to use it, I can use it. But once I don't need it, it goes to work. And absolutely, I'm not traveling every day, basically. So how much does it cost to get an aircraft? You need to know the price, right? Oh, am I helping somebody here right now? Type in 5. Type in 5. Am I helping somebody here right now? Type in 5. In the next 10 years, I want to have a school. This school will cost me 100 million. You need to have that right now. Oh, in the next 5 years, I want to have the biggest event center in Lagos. How much is it right now? You need to know the numbers right now. Now, that is the the first requirement when you are planning for on your investment. So what that does for you and I is that you will now ask the question, now that I know that I need 150 million to be able to build this kind of building or horizon or project, the question now is, what do I need to start doing now that can take care of that bill in the future? And that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. So let me give you another case study right now. Guys, I hope I'm helping you already. Let me give you another case study right now, Victor. Let's say you have you have a child, and let's say one of your children you want one of your children to go to one of the most expensive school, and right now he or she is still in primary school. So you know that when she gets to school, she will be spending an average of 3,000 to 5,000 US dollars every year. And you know that will take an average of 4 years. So it means that in 4 years, you need minimum 20,000 US dollars. Just case study right now, just case study. So the question now is, what do I need to do now that can take care of her school fees when she gets the admission? If you don't use this reverse engineering model to build your wealth, there will be an issue. Like the Holy Book says that the Lord, God is the beginning and the end, and He created everything from the end. He created everything from the end, from the end to the beginning. I want to get how it was actually printed. So it means that the goal should be first the end. What exactly do you want? And with this, I can guarantee you that you can get that goal sorted. So let me be sure that you guys understand what I am saying. Type in what you want to achieve in the next 5 years, just one, and put in front of it the amount. Everybody, let's go quickly before I get busy with the slide. Everybody type in, let's go right now. Type it in, type it in, type it in. How much? What's that project you want to make sure you have in the next 10 years? I just give you an example of one of my desire is to have an aircraft in the next 7 to 10 years. Good. And I'm not going to have one. I'm going to have multiples because I understand the business model for PJ, private jet. So tell me, guys, tell me, what's that project and how much is it? Let me be sure we're all on the same page and you can repeat this every single time. Cosmos, how you doing? Good to have you on today. Quickly, just give me an example. And yes, so I want to be sure we're on the same page. Fantastic. Okay, Osman said estates that has at least 70 houses. Fantastic. I love that. That's huge. That's huge. Tell me, guys. So tell me. Let's be sure. I have just 3 minutes more on this before I get busy. Let's go. In the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, just one project that you have a desire. Don't say you want to feed people, because some of you have been saying some visions now. Even the vision self, something that will take care of you and the people you want to feed, basically. That's what we're talking about. Are you guys there with me? Cosmos, are you there? Femak, are you there? Janet, are you there? Yes. Godwin, are you there? Sarah, are you there? Zipporah, are you there? Good. House flipping with at least 30 units. Fantastic. I like the way you guys are thinking. Good. So let's just say you want to have 30 houses. The question now is that where do you want to build a house? 70 houses. Where do you want to buy the land? Don't just feel that it comes from heaven. No, it's true planning. It's true planning. Yes, that's how it is. Let us come and create man in our own image. First plan. He knows that a man needs to be created and started doing. So this is exactly the way I want everybody listening to me to begin to see their finances, because it will help you to be able to achieve it with ease. So you now know, okay, so I need to invest X amount of money every month for the next 5-10 years so that I can get the building I want to get and all of that. So having said that, guys, I want to welcome you one more time to our WealthGate Africa, one of the leading financial growth community, where we discuss how to multiply money, vehicles that we can all use. All we just need to do is to give it time. So you're welcome. Our goal is to build what? And we want to raise 1,000 billionaires by 2035. Now, 1,000 billionaires in what currency, Mr. Mayowa? Put in the currency yourself. Do you want to be a billionaire in Naira? Do you want to be a billionaire in Kenya cedis? Do you want to be a billionaire in Ghana cedi? Do you want to be a billionaire in CFA, in dollars, in pounds? Now, you are the only one that can fill in that. You are the only one. So, for example, I want to be a billionaire in dollars by 2035. So that is why 70%, that is why 45 to 55% of my investment is in dollars. About 55, yes, is in dollars. Why? Yes, because I want to be a billionaire in dollars. And it is done, guys. It is done. Clean plan, clean model that has worked for life. Like, it has worked for life. And when I mean it has worked for life, it has worked. It has worked for Bill Gates. It has worked for Warren Buffett. He has worked for Zach. He has worked for Jeff Bezos. He has worked for all of them. Aliko Dangote. He has worked for all the black guys that I know that are wealthy. It has worked. But they never got there by fluke. They never got there by fluke. So this is why this session is very, very important. So to really drive us to this pattern, we're going to be walking through a case study of one of the most consistent billionaire I have seen over time. His name is called Warren Buffett, like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett. So how did Warren become a billionaire? This same Warren in 1957, Warren Buffett had his what he had $140,000 as his what. The same way somebody listening to me is saying, Mr. Mayowa, what can I do? My what is 100,000 naira right now. My what is 150,000 naira right now. My what is 140,000 naira right now. My what is $140,000 right now. My what is 140,000 cedis right now. My what? Now remember, there's difference between your what and your income. Basically, there's different. There is different. This man, and let me tell you quickly, your what basically is what you have in assets. Your collections of assets is what makes your what, basically. Your collections of assets is what makes your what. And I know some of you listening to me, you've never questioned that before. You know, I had a private session with a lady, 53 years old, you know, and for the first time, she had two property, one property in UK, one property in US, two properties in Nigeria. And for the first time, she had never put them together as an asset. She had never summed her assets before. You know, she had never. She just know that she has them. This is one of the challenges with a lot of you listening to me right now. You know, you just invest passively, and anything you focus on expands. If you don't focus on your investment, it will not expand. That is why every single month I check my report, I check my Excel, I check my documentation. Mayowa, where are you on this part? Where are you? What do you need to work on in this new month? And having said that, it means that you all listening to me need to do the same. So at the age of 24, 25, this man was worth $140,000. Guess what? Is what moved 13 years after from 140 to what? To 25 million. Eniola Adebayo. 13 years. Some of you listening to me right now, you're 40. Some of you listening to me right now, you're 30. Some of you listening to me right now, you're 50. Now, whatsoever your worth is right now, can we plus it by 10? And can we move it from where you are right now? Just add 10. Come on, guys. Everybody on the call, can you type in 0? Just 1. Just add 1 is 0. See, don't make it complex. What this man did, he moved from 140,000 to 25 million. Now, if your faith can carry, you could do 2 zeros, but don't make it complex. Just add 1 0. So what it means is that, let's say all your investment right now, as we're talking at Digun Samuel today, is 1 million naira. In the next 10 years, you won't be worth 10 million naira. By the time you add another 10 to it, you will be 100 million naira. By the time you add another 10 to it, you go in the multiples of tens. But remember, it took him 13 years. Another 13 years from 1983, from 1970 to 1983, this man moved from 25 million to $620 million just by doing the same thing. 1996, 17 billion. 2009, 37 billion. 30 years after, again, 97 billion. And guess what? What will be is what? By 2035. So currently is 94. If it will live another 13 years, if it will live another 13 years, it will be 107, if I'm right. And by that time, by the way, his company is now officially $1 trillion company. $1 trillion company. His company is now $1 trillion company. So he's doing well. You know, yes, he's doing very, very well. So the question I have for you right now is, what is your worth? What is your worth? What is your worth, Adeni? What is your word, Blessed? What's your word, Eniola? What's your word, Godwin? What's your word? Have you thought of it before? So we have built a system, and we want you to leverage on this system. That's what we do. So what's WealthGate all about? WealthGate is an innovative investment platform that provides a gateway to diverse of investment opportunity for every investor who is deliberate with their future. That's exactly what we do. We put together opportunities that you can leverage on. Our mission is to empower every member of the community to achieve their investment goal. So you must have a goal. You know, you must have a goal. You see, you know, and there are several things that powers your goal. Your exposure powers your goal. Your knowledge powers your goal. For example, some of you listening to me right now will still be wondering, why is Mr. Maiwa saying he wants to invest in private jet? Yes, some of you will still be thinking, why does he want to invest in private jet? It's because of my exposure. It's about my exposure. I understand that there's a lot of business, there's a lot of money in PJ. I won't even do public. I will not do like general traffic. No, I won't. So exposure, knowledge, where you have been before, who you are rolling with, your circle, who are you talking to? Who is talking to you? So these are things that will allow you to be able to set the right goal. Some of you, your goal is to have an estate. Why are you doing an estate? Why is that in the next 10 years, we want to have a minimum of 100 estates in the next 10 years? Why? It's not, we don't wish it. It's because some of the people that I'm following, some of my mentors has a lot of buildings. One of my referred mentor has 15,000 apartment. I did not say 1,000 apartment. 15,000 apartment. Everybody on the call type in 15,000. Come on, let's go, Chinedu. Type in 15,000 apartment. 15,000 apartment. So when I understand that this man is do you know how much 15,000 apartment will be giving him every year? That's what we're talking about. 15,000. And because it's an apartment, they pay him every single month. Not like Nigeria where your investment, where your investment is in Naira and all of that. Yeah. Where you pay your rent when you receive your rent yearly, That's why some of my investments are not in Naira. Not because I don't like Nigeria. It's because I am a global person, basically. And my mentors, some of them are my direct mentors are Nigerians. Some of my international mentors are the guys that push the numbers up. So this is why the goal is clear. This is why the goal is clear. And you also can make it happen for yourself. But you must have that goal. So when you set that goal, bring it to WorldGate as a member. Every last Thursday of every month, we have a closed door meeting with our members where we discuss about case studies, models that everyone should follow. And that's what that we want to get our result done. So we have these opportunities for you to plug in. So why do you want to join us or Smart? You want to join us because we have a dedicated structure system that can generate wealth for us by leveraging on established investment assets. So we don't do any investment that is not established. Yes, our vehicles must be established. That means that it must have been in existence more than 10 years. And we must have a lot of people that have done it and succeeded. You see, sometimes, you don't just need too much information. You just need to identify what, patterns that you can follow and just be dedicated to it. So we invest, and that's what we do in our community. Number two, you're going to be gaining access to investment opportunities that have the potential to make you a billionaire within the next 10 years, starting with $10,000 monthly. Starting. So what it means is that everyone listening to me right now should be a member of WorldGate, and you will be able to have access to assets that you can be investing as low as $10 every single month for yourself. And I'm going to show you the numbers. So we are not just telling you what will $10 do. You see, if you understand the mystery of a drop of water making an ocean, you will not doubt your $1. You will not doubt your $10. You will not doubt it. You have a plumbing challenge in the house, the water is just dropping, and you just feel, okay, let me put a bucket there, and you just leave the house, 3, 4, 5 hours, you're back home, and you see that the bucket is filled. And you're not asking that how come a drop of water is because you must understand that the power of wealth or you achieving that desired investment goal has to do with consistency. Consistency. Can you do it weekly? Can you do it bi-weekly? Can you do it every single month for the next 5, 10, 20 years? That's all. So you're also going to be getting access to our training. We have monthly training. You're also going to be having access to regular updates, networking. You're also going to be having access to exclusive discount offers, opportunities for you before it goes public. Just yesterday, we told all our members that there's an opportunity in South Africa to own a house in South Africa that will just cost you less than 50,000 US dollars. And because it's a community, we just need 5 people that has $10,000 or 2 people that has $25,000 or 1 person that has, because it's a distressed property. So what it means, and already there's a tenant there. So it means that somebody will start paying you from next month. And guess what? In 2 years, you can get back all your investment in 2 years. Not that you will type in I hear, type in I hear. Everybody listening to me right now, type in I hear. Instead of you investing in Nigeria here and your return is after 10 years or 15 years. It's a vehicle. Now, am I telling you not to invest in your country? No. I have investment here, by the way. I have investment here. But because I work with numbers, I want to know where and how the numbers will come in. Fantastic. So we broadcasted that to every member of our community yesterday, and already people are already showing interest. So we did that. We closed the deal. Everybody starts sharing money monthly. And when you want to go out of the property, we value it again. We get another person to buy your slot from you. And basically, that's all. You see, we're deliberate, guys. We are deliberate. And you're not just investing. We're also going to follow up with you on your investment. How are you doing? Are you investing? Because we have a record on the system that allows us to know if you are doing it or not. So what do we do in WealthGate, everybody? We purchase, we hold, and we reset assets in the future. That's exactly what we do. So, Mr. Maiwa, what are the established assets you're talking about? Number 1 is real estate. Number 2 is agriculture. Number 3 is stocks. And number 4 is cryptocurrency. Why land banking? Everything about real estate takes its roots from land. So what it means is that no matter what you do and you classify it as real estate, it takes its root from land. So can we all go and get enough land that we can use to build our estate? That's what we do, basically. That's what we do. Because there is a covenant on the land, which is, the spiritual part of it, that God has legitimate land, that anything you put on the land, if it is money that you put on land, it will multiply. If it is seed that you put on land, it will multiply. So the question right now is, how many land do you have? Mr. Maiwa, what do you mean? I'm a doctor. We are not into, where you take care of people as an hospital, as a hospital, is land. So everything takes its root from land. So it is converting your cash to long-term savings in land. That's what we do in WealthGate. It is buying the bush today for cheap and selling in the future for profit. Yes, that's what we do. The best investment on earth is earth. Let me also let you know that the land will not increase, but the people in it will increase. You see, one of the beauty about you understanding how investment works is leveraging on the word called supply and demand. Look for vehicles that the supplies are limited and the demands are incremental. It's a place. Don't do. I just gave you if you have not heard anything since morning, write that down in your book. Look for a vehicle that the supply is limited and the demand is incremental. You will definitely keep making money for the rest of your life. And it does not have to be land alone. There are several other patterns. I was sharing with our private group that we have about 8 patterns that we're going to be running in WorldGate. But the board, the board and management team have only approved 3 right now. 4 right now, which is the agri. We still have others pattern, but we can't even run everything at once. Even me, the founder of the company, only have just 6 patterns that I'm running. So what can I put in that money in that can do the multiplication for, that can do the multiplier for? From my research, I discovered that the largest farm owner in the United States is Bill Gates and Melinda Gates. And what that does for me is that, okay, but everybody is seeing this man as Microsoft founder. But the mystery is this man is backing up his empire in land. Everybody listening to me right now, type in land, L-A-N-D, is backing up his resources with land. Come on, let's go, everybody. Land. He has over 268,000 acres, Godwin. 268,000 acres. And he's still buying, guys. In Louisiana alone, this man has 69,000 acres of land. Do you know what that number is, guys? This 268,000 acres alone is 1.6 million. 1.6 million plots of land. I'm not sure if you do the numbers, you know what I'm talking about. Let's say he's willing to sell all these 1.6 million acres of land at $1,000, which is not possible. Come on, guys. You need to know your numbers. You need to know your numbers. You need to know your numbers. Let's say he's even selling it for $10,000. Or let's just put it at $5,000. $5,000 per plot. Let's do the numbers together, because I used to tell you, if you don't know the numbers, you cannot grow the numbers. If you don't know the numbers, you can't grow the numbers. Over 1.6 million plots times 5,000. Guys, that is if everything goes at 5,000. This man has $8 billion in land banking. 8 billion. That is at just 5,000, which some places can never be. Some places would be like $20,000, $50,000. Some places could be 100,000 US dollars. Some places could be billions, could be millions of dollars. But this man kept his money in land. So when I discovered that, we went further and we discovered, Godwin, that even Razak Okoya in Nigeria, the founder of Eleganza, did the same thing. Aliko Dangote, Osmart, the same thing. Jnet, Jimovia, Tony Limelu, Femac. That's what we're talking about. Adeoye. This Olumide Emmanuel is doing it. Stephen Akintayo is doing it. Mayo Wolabi is doing it. Come on, guys, everybody, quickly type in your full name. Are you also doing it? Type it in. Type in your name right now, because you need to belong to where these people are putting their money. You need to do the same. Yes, it. So you do that, because every 10 years, every 10 years, any land you buy is times 10. Any land you buy is times 10. So if you put 1 million in the next 10 years, it's 10x. Minimum. Some land will give you more. Some land will give you more. But minimum You buy a land for 1 million naira this year in the next 10 years. So this is what we now do in WealthGate, Adeni. We work with our community members to make sure they buy a land or a parcel of land, either one plot, either 1 acre, either anything they want to buy every year. Everybody, that's what we do in WealthGate. So let's talk with numbers right now. Let's talk with numbers. Let's talk with numbers. 2024, you put in 2 million in land banking. 2025, you put in 2 million. Till 2035 or 34, sorry, you put in another 2 million. Because any amount of land, any amount you want to put in land, there is an available place you can buy. If it is 1 million, there is an available place for you. So what we do in WealthGate is that we have all this estate. We have done the work for you. You just connect. So in the next 10 years, all what you have put in, your 2 million will become 20 million, which is the entire money you have put in. Now, by 2035, times it by 10. By 2035, times all you have invested by 10, you realize that you will have a worth of 200 million. Do you like such numbers, Gideon? Do you like such numbers, Victor? Do you think this is possible? If it's possible, type in "is possible." Type in "is possible." If it's possible, type in "is possible." It's possible. It's possible. You see, don't make it complex. See, some of us listening to me right now, your desire is to look for 10 million. Your desire is to look for 50 million. No, no, no. Listen. What is available that you can be working with every month? What is available? So we do this every month for the next 10 years. Because Bill Gates did not buy all the land in 1 month, guys. He didn't buy all the land. He just kept on increasing. 15 years ago, my first property was a plot of land. One plot. Now I have estates. So it means that it is also incremental. Start somewhere. Start somewhere. Just make sure you are consistent with it every single year. In the next 10 years, sell it off. So this is a good one for everybody listening to me. So like I said, so let's say that the project you want to handle in the next 10 years is 150 million. What can you start investing? How can you start investing 1.5 million every year? 1.5 million every year. In the next 10 years, with land banking, you will raise 150 million in the next 10 years. So know the numbers, then break it down. Once you break it down, know the numbers, divide it by 10, then spread it to every year. Oh, who got that there? Yeah, that's it. So let's say the number is 150 million that you want in the next 10 years. Divide it by what? 10. If you divide it by 10, what will you have? 15 million. That's what you want. So this 15 million, are you guys with me? Divided by another 10. You see that? So this is what you are to be investing every year, 1.5 million. Invest 1.5 million every year in land banking. Land banking will multiply it for you in the next 10 years to minimum 150 million. That is what we are talking about. Because some of you, is this 15 million that you are looking for? Don't look for 15 million. Break it down. That's why I tell you, my favorite quote, one of my favorite quotes is, if you don't know the numbers, you cannot grow the numbers. Wealth is all about numbers. Numbers. If I'm helping you tonight, can you type in I'm helping you? I'm helping, I'm helping, I'm helping, I'm helping. Type in I'm helping, type in I'm helping. So this is exactly what we do in WealthGate. We break down the numbers. Oh, Mr. Maiwa, my goal is 200 million. Oh, fantastic. Break it down, divide it by 10. Oh, my goal is 100 million. Break it down. 100 million divided by 10. You need to have invested 10 million in 10 years. To invest 10 million in 10 years, every year you just need 1 million. Godwin. Every year you just need to invest 1 million. If you know these numbers, you can grow it. Now, don't stop there, because you see, one of the mystery about life is that you're also going to keep increasing. So as you keep making more money, you can increase it so that you can reduce this. When I first started, I told you I first bought 1 plot. We moved from there, 2 plots. Now, we now have close to about 70-something acres. And we're still moving. Like I told you, 100 estates, guys. 100. 100. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. How many of you are ready to fix this? You are ready to work this? Come on, type in I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, type in I'm ready. So don't just come and hear. Because a lot of people have, some of you listen to me, it's not your first time people are telling you about land banking. Or the truth is, a lot of people have not told you about the numbers. Yes, a lot of people do not know the numbers. Yes. But I'm presenting to you the opportunity, and I'm also presenting to you the numbers. Blessed. I'm presenting to you the numbers, because it's the numbers that will give you your desired goal. The next one is digital asset. Digital asset is the future. Stocks, cryptocurrency. You convert your cash today to long-term savings. That's what we do. We buy it low today. We sell it cheap. Yes. And I have a case study for you guys here. If you're doing $10 in Bitcoin in the past 14 years, as at today, you will have made minimum $10 million in 14 years. Mr. Maiwa, what are you saying? Come on, guys. Type in show us right now. Type in show us right now. Everybody type in show us. You need to know the numbers. See the pattern, guys. See the pattern. 2010, in a year, it gave 215%. 2011, it gave 630%. It's up 4 years, it's down 1 year. It's up 3 years, it's down 1 year. It's up 3 years, it's down 1 year. Come on, listen to me, everybody. It's already up 2 years. That means that 2025, there is a 90%, 80-90% chance that Bitcoin will be up again. But see, an average return that it gives every year. And it has just been announced yesterday that Microsoft is investing over over $3 trillion in blockchain. In Bitcoin. Everybody listening to me. Everybody type in I will invest. Type in I will invest. Please type in I will invest. Type in I will invest. Type in I Some of you are still saying, Bitcoin. You don't understand. See, anything the wealthy people are doing, they have money to research. You don't need to think much. You don't need to think much. Let's say $10 with a 10% annual monthly return on an average. And we are compounding it monthly because we are not taking money out of it for the next 10 years. So every month, $10. $10 as at today's rate is 17K. Every month. Every month. Every month. every single month. I know some of you can afford more than that. Sometimes you don't need too much money. I know they told you need big money, but I've discovered that the wealthy people don't use money. They just leverage on time. So every month we are adding $10 for the next 10 years. By the time I did this, guys, I discovered that in 10 years, you would have made turn $1,200 to about $10 million. And like I used to tell you guys when you come for this meeting, throw away 9 million. Let's say 9 million is not even there. Let's even say 9 million did not come to pass. Let's say it's only $1 million that came to pass. Oh, smart. Godwin, is this a good investment for you? Is this a good investment? Is this a good investment? $10 every month. The same way Bill Gates put it in Coca-Cola for more than 30, 40 years. People just feel that that man came from, no, he just kept on investing in Coke and other stocks. So we said the same thing. Can we start doing it every month? James Quincy is the CEO of Coca-Cola in 2017, and his entire salary is $16 million. Adeoye, $16 million in 1 year. Bikram. And Warren Buffett that same year was making $1.5 million a day. The entire salary of James Quincy in 1 year is what Warren Buffett makes in 11 to 15 days. That's what he makes. So why are we making it complex that we are looking for big money? We just need consistency. So guys, who are the people that have done this before? Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, MicroStrategy, Tesla, Maya Wolabi. We have done it before. They've done it before. They are still doing it. So the question is, are you ready? Oluwaseyi, are you ready? Are you ready to set a goal with a minimum every single month that you can say to yourself, okay, every month I can do $50. Every month I can do $100. Oh, every month I can do 100,000 naira. Every month I can do. All you just need to do is to be consistent. And see, don't pressure your income. Let's say your salary is 200,000 naira. Let's say all you can do, if you follow our structural plan, is 30%. 30% of $200,000, 200,000 naira is about 60,000 naira. Yes. That means that every month, the question is that where can I put 30 to 40,000 naira every month? So that you can use the rest to take care of. Don't pressure your income. Just that little fraction that you can be consistently investing. Put a structure around it. The rest is history. So everybody listening to me, are you ready? Are you ready to correct your mistakes? Are you ready to follow the strategy? Are you ready to build the structure? All you need to do is to join our platform. WealthGate is here for you. Like I told you, we are not telling you what we are going to do. We are telling you what we have done. What we have done. All you need to do is to become a member. Let me log in. And that is what you become a member. Start from there. Start from there. Start from there. Become a member. Come to our marketplace. In our marketplace, select their vehicles here. Oh, we have the agriculture. We have a cashew project. You can buy 1 acre of cashew. 1 acre of cashew, 2 acres of cashew gives you 1 ton. 1 ton. 1 ton is currently sold for about 1.8 to 2 million naira right now. 1 ton. But see what you are investing. So when you put it in the next 7 years, your cashew plantation will be up. And see, it is not only an investment you're doing in cashew, you are also the owner of the land. So what it means is that if development moves in very fast into that place, you can still sell your land. You can sell your land. You are the owner of the cashew plantation. It is insured in case anything is wrong with the cashew investment, not with the land. You can't insure land, basically. We do the full management for you. We have the video of the cashew plantation site, the ones we just planted. And for the next 25 to 30 years, you will keep making money for the rest of your life. See, you must understand how wealth model works. What can I do that can pay me for the rest of my life? That's one of the vehicles. So when I discovered this model, I told myself, I'm not just going to do it, I'm going to get this approved on WealthGate platform. So we're already on, guys. Yes, Mr. Mawa, I can't afford 3.5 million. You can do 2 million. Do 2 million naira. And see, it's not a must. See, just start. And you don't have to pay all at once. When you click on buy, you can pay instrumentally. You can pay outright. We've done all that for you. Oh, Mr. Mawa, I'm interested in the land. You can do Ekpe. We have Radiant Court Ekpe. We have 50 square meters. Mr. Mawa, we can't even build on 50 square meters. Yes, your goal is not to build when it comes to land banking. The goal is buy the land, sell it in the future. So what do? Because it is WealthGate, we do what is called tokenization. 3, 5, 10 people can buy 50 square meters. And in the future, when anybody wants to sell, they buy from them. That's what it's all about. So we have our Ekpe project there. We have the Itori project. The Itori project is 1.5 million per plot, 500 square meters. And this is the least you can get it. 1 acre is 6.5 million. And if you're a developer, we have also what is called developer package. You can email us. We will give you more discount if you are buying more acres. Some of these estates is 30 acres, 50 acres. The cashew plantation is 100 acres. Now, Mr. Mayowa, I'm interested. You just have to take action. If it is 50,000 naira you can pay every month, you might not be able to do the Radiant Court Ekpe. Come and do the Itori. Click on it. Come to monthly installment. Click on 19 months. 19 months, you can pay 51,000 naira monthly with your first payment as 102,000 naira. Then every single month you pay 51,000 naira. If that is convenient for you, go for it. Oh, I can do 13 months. Every month you do 73. Your first payment is 97,000 naira. Why not if not? Oh, Mr. Mawa, I can pay in 7 months. Go for 7 months. What matters is that you own the land. I can click on continue. You put in the name you want on the document. And once you click on the payment, the name you want on the document, then you put in what? You click on agree. You read our terms and conditions. What's our terms and conditions? Is an estate. It is secured for you. In the future, you can sell. When you make your payment, you'll be given allocation document and receipt of payment. You pay for your documentation. You'll be given deed of assignment. After paying for deed of assignment, go and sleep. That's what is in the deed. In the terms and conditions. Oh, Mr. Mayowa, I want government documentation, government title. We can help you process the government title. And you can do it for yourself. You can do it yourself. So you check the document, you proceed. And once you proceed, it brings out the amount you have to pay. You can pay online with your card. You can pay from your wallet. You can pay from bank transfer. Any option you select, you're good to go. then you proceed. We've done it for you. It's automated. Then you can come back here and see all your properties that you are paying for. Don't make it complex at all. And we also follow up on you. We encourage you because we know a lot of people can start. They don't have finishing. A lot of people don't have the strength for consistency. That is where the system is. We work with you. We teach you. We communicate. Our wealth agents, WealthGate agents will relate with you. You ask questions. By the way, you want to chat up with anybody here, you click on the WhatsApp, you can. And we have the digital assets here. We have list of assets you can start buying under our digital asset. You register on the stockbroker and you start buying our recommended asset for the next 5-10 years. Oh, Mr. Mayowa, what if in the next 3 years I want money? I just want to sell off. You can even put it up here as secondary market in the marketplace. So let's say a property let's say it is 10 million right now. And maybe you bought it 3 years ago for 5 million. And you need some cash. You can put it on our platform. We'll approve it. Everybody globally will see that you want to sell the same thing we are selling for 10 million, you can sell it for 7 million. You're selling, but you cannot sell more than our price because obviously nobody will buy. We just give them the discount. Somebody will say, okay, cool, transfer ownership. It makes the payment. We move the money to you. You're good to go. You see, you must understand that WealthGate got your back. And that's what we do in WealthGate. We have done the work for you. Let us grow together. So are you ready to fix that mistake? Are you ready to follow the strategies that we have, that the wealthy people follow? Are you ready to build the desired future? Mr. Mayowa, what does it take? You can join WealthGate as an associate. To join as an associate is free. So everybody listening to me right now, once you're done, register. Get the link from the person that sent you the link. Register. Become a member. You are not a subscriber, but you're already a member. And as a member, you have access to free training. Good. The next thing you also leverage on as an associate is that you earn commission. So you introduce people to us, to the platform, because our goal is to help 1,000 billionaires. And as you introduce people to us, you earn commission. On our land project, you earn, and agriculture, you earn as much as 15% commission. You have all it takes. So you can make money on the system by connecting your friends and family to the system. Make sales, you get your commission. And while you're collecting your commission, I told you, don't be a signboard. A lot of people, they tell people what to do. They don't do it themselves. So as the founder, I meet with all associates. Don't just serve for us. No, be a billionaire yourself. Work on your structure to be a billionaire yourself. That's why a lot of realtors outside there, they sold hundreds of millions. They've made a lot of millions in commission, but they are still struggling. Why? It's not their fault. They never got exposed to systems that multiply money. Oh, Mr. Mayowa, I want to be an investor. Yes, you can be an investor. To be an investor, you join us with 50,000 naira, which is $50 1 year. Yes, it does about $3 to $4 monthly. That's not even up to a meal, like a day meal. So for you to eat in a day, you spend more than $4. But that is as low as we want everybody to have access to this. So when you pay this $50 for 1 year, which is 50,000 naira in Nigerian currency, you will have access to the assets you can start investing on immediately. You have access to the training on how you can start doing it immediately. You meet us every single month. We come to our investment session every last Thursday of every month. We come, we discuss about several case studies that you are not aware of. You network. We also tell you the opportunities that are available. I just told you guys about the latest distressed property in South Africa that is going for less than 50,000 US dollars. Somebody is already living there. So it means that next month, you can start making money. And in 2 years plus, you can make your entire capital back and you invest again in another. I told you my mentor has 15,000 apartment. Come on, guys, type in your name and type in wake up. 15,000 apartment. Type in your name and type in wake up right now. Some of you don't even have one. But guys, I'm just telling you that you can start. Just start. Just start. Just start. So we give you all of this opportunity. You buy, we hold, and you sell for the future. So, Mr. Maiwa, I want to start with the land. Now, one of the beauty about the land fact is that if you buy any of either the landed property, the land banking, or the agriculture, you will also be given 1 year access for free. So register tonight, pick any of the assets you want to invest in. Once you make payment, once you come to Marketplace and you make payment, you'll be given 1 year membership for free in WealthGate. So instead of you paying that 50,000 naira, that $50, use that $50 or 50,000 naira, add up to it, buy maybe Radiant Court Itori, you understand? With about 100,000 naira or yes, 90-something thousand naira tonight, you have 1 year member. Then you pay the rest. That's how to do it. So guys, I'm excited. All you need to do is to get back to the person that sent you the link tonight. Register. Become a member first. I've told you it's free to join. Become a member first. Go to our education session. You see 3 trainings for you there. Yes. Then you can now select the project you want to start with. And if you want to create a structure, you want us to plan with you. Let's say you have $1 million naira, you have 20 million. You want us to create a structure for you. You can book a section. Our WealthGate expert will create a portfolio structure for you. Oh, my goal is to raise 200 million in the next 10 years. We'll do the breakdown for you, what you can start putting in. We would see, you must understand that if you know the numbers, you can grow the numbers, and we're here for you. So that'll be all for tonight. Let's take some questions. If there will be any, if it makes a lot of sense tonight, can you type in, thank you, Mr. Mayo? Let me be sure I've added to you tonight. Let me be sure I've added to you tonight. What will you say to WealthGate's organization? Hey, Osman, say thank you. Fantastic. Any question? Thank you, Mr. Maiwa. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Big thanks. You're welcome. If you have a question, type in 1 so I can, or you raise up your hand. And in the absence of no question, we're going to round up. So the link will be posted for a lot of you that joined from our WhatsApp group. If any one of you reach out to that number, reach out to the person that sent you the Zoom link, then we can take it up from there. Janet, let's have you. Unmute your mic, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sis. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so tell me.
I want to be clear on what the investment is about. That is for 2 years. Is it the same with the blockchain cryptocurrency? So I just want to be.
The one for 2 years is the distressed property in South Africa. So what it means is that we're buying the project. Is going for less than $50,000. Okay. So we'll buy the project, then the person living in the building already will start paying us from next month. So what is being paid, what is paid every month, in 2 years, we'll make back all our money. So as a member of WealthGate Africa, an investor, not associate, is not always available for associate because you have to be a member of, you have to be an investor to be able to access the investors' opportunities. Okay, so that's why you pay your 50,000 naira or $50 to have access to that. So once you pay that, and the beauty is that you don't even need to have all the money at once. Yes, 3-5 people can come together, like one or two people have shown interest already. You just need to reach out to more people, see other people show interest. We share the money and everybody, we create a legal document. Our lawyer does that. Your name will be there. Our name will be there. Everybody signs, and every month, once the income comes in, we share the money. For the next 2 years, we can acquire another one if we plan to, or we just share it and we put in the price up. And we can even buy it and renovate and put it up for sale again. So that's different from the land banking. That's different from land banking. That's different from agriculture project. That's different from digital assets. So we're just talking about the opportunity that is available for our existing investors. Is that clear, ma'am? Is that clear, Madam Jenna? Okay, cool. Any other question, guys? Adigo, any question? Big Crown, any question? Blessed, Charity, Ikotun, Jide, Linda, Ogbelu, Cosmos, how you doing? Question, Taufik, any question? In the absence of no question, just type in one if there's any question. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. So, guys, I'll see you some other time. Make sure you get your registration tonight, get the link, register. First, be a member. Be a member, then move into the investment zone, and you're good to go. So I'll see you guys some other time. Our goal is to help 30 families become a millionaire in the next 2 months. All you need to do is to join our associates, sell any of our properties, assets, make your commission, and you're good to go. Do have a pleasant evening. My name is Mayowa Wolabi. I'll see you at the top and not from the top because the floor is too crowded. My question is on Thursday. Thursday as member. Yes, if you're an investor, we'll see on Thursday. On Thursday, last Thursday of every month. Bring all your questions there. It's going to be an amazing time. Don't miss it for any reason. Okay? Yeah. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye for now.